everyone, it's Clarice and today I'm going to be doing the A to Z Bookish Survey tag. For this tag, I was tagged by Rainbow Sky Child, whose video I will link down below. And this tag was originally created by Perpetual Page Turner, whose blog post I will also link down below. This tag has questions corresponding to every single letter in the alphabet. So that's a lot of questions, so I figure I might as well just get to it and try to answer them as quickly as I can. A. Author you've read the most books from. That would have to be Anne M. Martin just because of the Babysitter's Club books. You know, childhood. B. Best sequel ever. TheWell of Ascension, the second book in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. Currently reading A Dance with Dragons, the fifth book in the Song of Ice and Fire trilogy by GEORGER.R. Martin. D. Drink of choice while reading. Water. E. E-reader or physical book. Both. I just like reading. F. Fictional character you probably would have dated in high school. I don't think about these kinds of things, so I'll skip this. G. Glad you gave this book a chance. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. I actually was really hesitant to read this when I got it, which is crazy because now I love it. H. Hidden Gem Book. Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom by Cory Doctorow. I. Important moment in your reading life. Discovering BookTube. J. Just finished a bunch of the volumes in the Cable and Deadpool comic book series by Marvel. I think I'm already out of Cable and Deadpool comics on Scribd, so now I'm really sad. K. Kinds of books you won't read. Books that are purely romance or erotica, just not my genre. L. Longest book you've read. I didn't actually check this, but I'm pretty sure that would have to be A Storm of Swords by GEORGER.R. Martin. M. Major book hangover because of the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. N. Number of bookcases you own. Let's count. 1. And that's it. So 1. One book you have read multiple times. And even though this question starts with the word 1, I'll mention a few because I don't actually reread a lot, which I kind of want to change. But a few of the books I reread once are Ready Player One, Lamb by Christopher Moore, and 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. P. Preferred place to read. Anywhere quiet. Quote that inspires you from a book that you've read. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will. R. Reading regret. Starting this book. It's literally the only book that I ever started without finishing, and I don't even know why I bought it in the first place. Series with all books out in the series that you started but need to finish. Just to name a few. His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, Chaos Walking by Patrick Ness, and Why the Last Man by Brian K. Vaughan. Though, I'm getting the final volume on my birthday, so that's going to happen soon, thank goodness. T. 3 of your all-time favorite books. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, The Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, and The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. U. Unapologetic Fangirl For, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. V. Very excited for this release more than the others. Mistborn again, but specifically Shadows of Self, which is the second book in the Wax and Wayne Mistborn trilogy, which is the second Mistborn trilogy. W. Worst bookish habit. Not being very careful about the books that I'm bringing around with me. Sometimes I just kind of stuff them in my bag to make them fit. X. X marks the spot. Start from the top left corner of your bookshelf and pick the 27th book. Damn it. I caught it. A book fell. I caught it. 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. Why? Your latest book purchase. Technically, my boyfriend bought this for me, but I guess that would have to be Batman Year One. Because I've kind of been getting into comics lately and everyone says that this is basically required reading for getting into Batman, so I'm excited to read this. Z. Snapchat, how do you read this? The last book that kept you up way too late. There's actually a very similar question asked in the last tag video I did, but I realized a while ago that I actually forgot all about Storm of Swords by GEORGER.R. Martin. When I read that, I remember reaching at a point where I only had like about 10% of the book left at around the time when I was supposed to be sleeping. But if you've read that book, you know how intense it is, especially in the second half, and how hard it is to just stop reading it. So even though it's a really long book and 10% is still a pretty big chunk of it, at that point I just needed to finish it, so I just read the rest of it. And then even when I finished it, I had to just lie down and process the book and what happened for an hour or two before I could actually get to sleep. So that was the A to Z Bookish Survey tag. I will, as usual, put the names of the people I tagged on the screen right now because I'm too lazy to think about it. So if your name is on the screen, I tag you, and I hope you do this tag because it's a lot of fun. So please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!